all my stress. Check it out. Feel the rhythm on the bass, man. Better feel the rhythm on the bass, man. Hip and go, man, come around, run, test me. Jump it up, jump it up. Bite all my stress. Temperature is rising up. 2,000 people on the dance floor. Jump it up. Pump it up. Temperature.
Every time. They're gonna catch on stream one though.
Oh, spilled my coffee. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Andrew of Netflix and Chill's Tabletop Gaming, coming to you through the power of internet from the Chill's Cards Collectible Game Room. I am here with my co-hosts and cardboard cohorts, Kaleb and Opal, and that's right, baby. A third day this week. They get a little triple scoop of deliciousness from this channel. Error is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as viewers. So, is everybody good? Is everybody able to see everything? Because I'm getting a error message that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I'm not sure why it's doing that. If not, I will. I don't either. Is everybody good? Can everybody see everything all right? We good? I'm not sure why it's giving this error. We can see you. Okay, everything's good. So yeah, everybody gets a triple scoop of deliciousness from this channel this week. So we don't usually do 3 days. We usually do 2. But
Here, I'll leave that there.
tonight we actually have a spoiler card reveal. We've been doing spoiler season for a few different games this month. And Haunted Castle Gaming, the creators of Genesis Battle Champions, sent us a card to do a spoiler for their upcoming release of Origins. So we have no idea what it is. We've never seen it. That's how we do it here. That's how we just do everything live. We never here. You want me to scoot over and spill my coffee some more?
No.
You knock my coffee all over the place.
No, see, you're out of thing. What?
What?
Ow.
What's in the package? Opal's acting like she's like 500 pounds over here, like she can't squeeze in the damn middle. But, yeah, so Kaleb unfortunately hasn't got a chance to play Genesis yet. He's had a pretty busy schedule the last couple weeks. We received a package about a month and a half ago from Joey Smart. He's the head of marketing for Genesis. He sent us a package. We got some battle decks, a nice little grid. So if you're kind of new to the channel or don't really know what Genesis Battle Champions is, it's a I would consider it a tactical trading card game. It's very tactical, as you saw. You maneuver around. Unlike most trading card games, you actually play on a grid map, and you move your champion and your you manifest creatures known as summons, and you
Say well done my pronunciation of my last name.
Hey man, that's what I do. I research stuff. No, I just guessed. I can read a little bit, but it's played on a grid based map where you move your champion, you move your summons, and basically you try to deplete the other champion's health. This is one of the champions right here. I'll get a better picture of it when we put it on the other screen. This is Malik. This is what I've been playing. Not a fan. I'm not an aggressive player. I'm more of a standoffish player when I play card games. And Malik is very much so about going in strong and hitting hard. I played against nothing but Raha, who has distance, has a little bit of distance in her awareness, so it's a little bit harder to play against. And that's more my style. But I know you and Marcelo have really been liking that deck, so I've been trying to master around Malik. Now, I played with Marcelo. I don't even know how many times. A lot of times. You've me played several times. I have yet to win a game. It is not my game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from it. It's still a fun game. So if you didn't know what Genesis is, that's what it is. It's a tactical game. I would consider almost more, not just trading card game, but it's more a board game as well. Sure, I don't.
Like Stratego? You never played Stratego?
No, never played it. But it's more along the lines of also a board game too. So it could fit into both categories as well. You know, I think Dungeons and Dragons players would really love something like this, for sure. And of course, like your Warhammer fans and whatnot, they'd probably really be into this kind of game. But I'm not a Warhammer fan, but I do enjoy Genesis. It's a fun game. What have you thought about it so far? I know Marcelo really likes it. He likes the tactical part of it, the maneuvering part of it, which you don't really get to do in games like, Magic and whatnot like that. So
Yeah, the thought process.
What was your thought process playing it? I know we struggled with the instructions a little bit. Me and Marcelo, we unfortunately had kids running around here too, so it's kind of hard to really focus on the instructions. It took us a couple hours to actually breathe it in and get it. And I still have moments where I struggle with the movement phase because if you don't play, it's a whole new thing. So it's kind of like Varia. You got to throw some of what you know out of TCGs out the window and kind of go fresh. And I always sometimes mess up on my movements phase, and then Marcel, luckily right now, let me play it back because he's a very competitive player. So at some point he stops letting you make mistakes and just starts trying to smash your games. But what have you personally thought so far playing Genesis Battle Champions?
I really like tactic games. When it comes to video games I like tactic. I go more for tactic or puzzle. So this actually reminds me, the gameplay of it and the way it's set up almost reminds me of Fire Emblem. And Fire Emblem is one of those tactic games where you can only move so far, you can only hit so far, and that's what this reminds me of. And it also reminds me of Stratego, which in Stratego it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You have to protect you and go and attack.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. I'm still getting the hang of the mechanics on it.
Yeah, I know you and Marcelo played a couple of rounds before we came here for the live, and then I played one with him.
Yep.
So we were running a little late tonight. I had some issues with the monitors tonight, wanting to fire on for some reason. I don't know why it all of a sudden wants to do that, but I felt bad because we were running a little bit late. We try to be on time, but we got busy lives.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
When we do
and like I said, Kaleb unfortunately has got to play, but you did get to see some gameplay in there, and what you saw of it is kind of interesting to you.
Yeah.
You thought so? But we'll give you. You'll be more artsy guy tonight since you haven't really got the chance to play it. The one thing that we like to say about this channel is we're honest first and foremost. With any game that comes through, we were very honest with Varia when it came through that we had that love and frustration with the game. Luckily, I was able to go to their Discord last night, watch them do some gameplay. It helped me learn a lot more.
Okay.
So we're always first and foremost honest, and I'm just naming some of these games, like Back Alley Mages, I personally can't play it because of the color coordinating things. But it doesn't take away that the game looks awesome. Just until they change the dice and the colors for that, I can't personally play it for myself.
Right.
And the one thing that I will say about the Haunted Castle gaming and Genesis, I had seen it here and there as I researched TCGs for us to, we kind of go more for the indie, smaller games.
Yeah.
That's kind of our bread and butter. That's our jam. That's what we like. We like to help promote and support those games. And I had seen Genesis mentioned in a few different Discords or whatever, and I didn't really pay much attention to it until I saw another content creator cover it, which was Scheming Skeleton. I saw him cover it. I said, okay, it looks kind of interesting. Let me check it out. And one of my things, and it's like I say, I don't try to be negative. I just throw out constructive criticism, what I see as a player, as a TCG player. And one of the things that I noticed was the reason why I think I didn't really see a lot on it is because marketing wasn't that well done. It's a Canadian-based game, so here in the United States, them pushing games like this is rather hard for us to see. So they, I think personally, in my opinion, by what I saw, kind of struggled with the marketing side of it for a while, but then they took Joey from Decks and Drafts. He's also a content creator, and he actually didn't have. I watched his video about Genesis, and he was kind of negative about it, and the company actually took that as constructive and hired him as their head of marketing. And I can't tell you if he's doing great or doing bad because I don't know, because he just literally just took that position over. But I'm interested to see how the marketing from here goes, and if it helps build the game even more, because we are getting ready for their Origins release, their next expansion. And that's the other thing too. That I wanted to, just to caveat that, to talk about that. I'm an impatient person. Anyone who knows me I'm impatient. If I see a movie that's coming out or a video game that's coming out, I want it now. And then when I have to wait for a particularly long time, I get very antsy and very very impatient and irritable. And see, they laugh because they know. So the one thing that I noticed with Genesis Battle Champions is they are a more of a slow growth kind of game. Instead of games like Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, even like Legions of Realms at War that also comes out of Canada. They don't pump out like a lot of different expansions for the year they do one expansion a year, so it's a slow growth kind of game.
Right.
And that was one of the other things that I was kind of like, me as a player, I'm a collector first and foremost. You know what I mean? I love collecting cards. And so a game that has like one expansion, it's like, okay, I've collected it. Now I have to wait to get another one. That was one thing I wish I could see a little bit better is, getting a...
saw it too.
What?
Nothing.
I'm trying to like give a good honest review here because we've actually played the game, so we want to kind of do like our honest review of the game as well as a spoiler at the same time. That was one of my things. Like I would like more expansions and stuff.
Yeah,
just to collect. Because one thing me and Marcelo noticed, and I don't know, I can't say this 100% for sure because we only have like 2 of the starter decks. We have the Malik and the Raha, right? So after you play those for back and forth, you get to know it, and there's it kind of becomes like a little stagnant, and it's like, okay, now I want to, like me and Marcel, the one thing we learned about Genesis playing it right off the bat is about by our 10th hand, it's all about deck building, like what you're comfortable with, and the different decks that you could possibly build to refresh the game so it doesn't become that stagnant thing. Right. But like I said, I can't 100% say that because I've only got the 2 starter decks to play with right now. Right. Maybe when I and that's the other thing, I don't know the company that well. We've only, covered Genesis once before, and, we're still getting to know the company and things like that, Haunted Castle Gaming's and the creator Sid, and of course, Joey Sonart from the head of marketing. I throw his name in there again so he knew I could say it right, But,
showing off now.
I can honestly say one thing. They have been nothing but kind to me. I haven't had a lot of correspondence back and forth with Sid, the creator, as much as I have with Joey, trying to get information and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm somewhat prepared for a change because you guys always make fun of me that I'm never prepared for a show because I refuse to write notes and do scripts and things like that. But I will say Joey's been really awesome with me. He's never had anything negative to say. Even when I was trying to build like this PvE format that I thought was a great idea, he was polite enough not to tell me that it was a big pile of shit and that I should just throw it in the trash. And then after I actually played Genesis more, I was like, yeah, this is a big giant piece of shit, and it needs to go in the trash. It's a bad idea, but it's okay. Because if I didn't at least try, I would have hated myself. But and Sid, of course, I've never had bad correspondence, but we haven't spoke as much as me and Joey. We've had a few interactions here and there on Discord, but he seems like an alright guy to me. Like I said, I can't say anything negative about Haunted Castle Gaming as a whole. And when I talk about Genesis, it's not to bash it or whatever. It's just me as a TCG player. What I'd like to see. Some more expansions, instead of like the year release. But they probably have an idea why they're doing that, their slow growth process, because I don't know the back end of what goes on with the company and what their ideas are for it, you know what I mean? So there's probably a reason why they're doing that, and I don't know what it is, and if that's what the company chooses to do, and they think that's the best fit for them, and they might be sneaking some stuff on us and be all of a sudden dropping like 15 expansions, you never know. You never know what they're going to do, but slow growth isn't always a bad thing. We do know that here soon, we were in the golden age, in my opinion, of TCGs when COVID hit. People were stuck at home. People were buying a lot more cardboard and playing games at home and getting into TCGs. Well, now that COVID's kind of not gone, but not as serious as it was, I have a feeling that the TCG golden age is going to come to a crashing halt real soon, and these games are going to start fizzling out, some of these newer games. But I mean, Genesis has been around for 5 years, so and that's why I'm saying the marketing side of it, in my opinion, why I thought marketing maybe not have been such a great thing in the past for them, because 5 years and I never heard of it. That's it comes down to marketing.
When it comes down, down to it, they are in a different.
And like I said,
so
Joey's
it's like a little weird.
And like I said, Joey he's got marketing smarts. That's what I believe his degree is in, and but he's new to the company as well, and he's kind of learning it. And so once he learns it and he's able to do marketing, I'm interested to see how it blows up podcast game.
Right.
And like I said, take it as constructive criticism. I don't hate anything. So everybody knows something about me. I want to see every game survive. I wish no bad luck on any game. Because these are people's dreams, these are people's livelihoods, and I would never want somebody to squander our dreams and our livelihoods and wish us to fail. So I want every game to fail. Even maybe some games that I don't...
Not to fail.
Oh, sorry, not to fail. Even games that I don't particularly care for. Sorry. Even games that I don't particularly care for, and I've been very honest about this. I'm not a fan of Cryptic. Just because I don't like Cryptic means I want it to fail. I want it to succeed. and that's just and MetaZoo. I absolutely despise everything about MetaZoo. It's not my thing. I don't like the art. I don't like the game mechanics. It's just not my thing. But I don't want it to fail because that's somebody's dream and livelihood, and that's me trying to be as nice as I can. And Genesis has something great. I honestly 100% love the gameplay and mechanics of Genesis. But as a cardboard collector, as somebody who likes building like all these different deck stuff, like a little bit of variety for expansions and stuff would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be.
And like I'm saying, this is something that I don't know on their business end that they could be planning.
Of course.
Who knows?
We don't know.
So that was my little ramble about just because we've had the opportunity to play it.
Yep.
We've finally. So I want to kind of give a quick review of what we thought about the game as well as first time viewers of the game. Like, you got to understand, this is a new game to us. So I could be really just speaking out of my ass, not know anything I'm talking about. This is just what I see as a game player and as a TCG player, right?
Right.
And you and me spoke because Kaleb hasn't been able to be around as much. So you and me spoke about this, and even Marcelo, who doesn't usually come into our lives. I mean, sometimes he sneaks in the back to creep us out a little bit. But me and him even have talked about these things, like, because we were actually tried to find some Genesis product locally near us because we want to go buy booster sets and we want to see, okay, if we build a deck, is it going to make the game more fun because we've been using these starter decks for so long?
You won't know what
but
actually
unfortunately,
comes because...
unfortunately, the closest place I think was like 6 hours from us, and gas prices, I'm not driving 6 hours for any game, to be honest. And I don't buy product online. That's the unfortunate truth about me, is because I refuse to buy product online, even if there's something I'm really, really into and I really like. I choose to go without it because I won't buy online. I'll only buy at LGS's. And I'm sure that Joey has some kind of great marketing plan to try to push it more to LGS's. I don't know what that is because that's not my lane. My lane is just as a player, as a reviewer. I wouldn't even know if we would consider ourselves reviewers, more of just like initial looks of things, just like what we are passionate about, what we like, which is playing games,
what we like,
hanging
what we
out
don't
with each
like,
other.
yeah.
But would you, anything that you want to add to that you saw playing it or that we spoke about?
No, I think
because I mean it's important also, but female base. That's always important to me to get the females' perspective on games because there's so few female TCG players. Like we always said, there's 38%. I don't know, the percentage could even went down. Like I did those numbers like months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. So the numbers could have went down, could have went up with the way TCGs are kind of doing their thing. What are you snickering at? You keep looking over and snickering.
I'm just reading the comments.
You haven't probably listened to a word I've said. She's like, yep.
You ran the numbers a while ago, so it could have dropped by of a female TCG player, as you always want to get their opinion.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, listen.
Too. You
but
cuss.
yeah, she never cusses. We seem better to cuss on the last 2 episodes.
Don't be wild on it. Tell me I'm not listening.
So, and Caleb's kind of quiet tonight because he's like, I don't really know what to talk about. Because he really doesn't, because he hasn't got to play it yet.
Well, from what you saw us play out there, what did you think?
It was fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm super sleepy.
Yeah,
we're all tired.
So here's the thing, man. It's like 105 degrees outside. This dude works outside all day. I step outside a few times a day to smoke a cigarette, and I'm like beat, man. Like I'm like, you were out forklifts all day moving stuff around. So we're all kind of beat.
Based off of what I've seen in the game, and like the mechanics are pretty solid. Like the artwork is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, the gameplay seems fun. I like those tactical games like that where you're kind of moving stuff around. And,
it adds a little different spice to it.
Yeah,
sure.
But like I just got to get in there and play it.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, we got a long weekend coming up, so we might be able to get some games in. Got a nice 3-day. Today is also today in honor of this being a Canadian-based game. Let's wish everybody Happy Canada Day. Today is Canada Day for them.
Happy
And then
Canada Day.
Monday we have 4th of July for us veterans, where we just like to go outside and blow shit up because that's what we do.
It's the day of celebrating our independence.
So it's okay.
The day of celebrating our independence.
Yeah. So Happy Canada Day to our brothers and sisters up in the north. Great people, man. We always say that. Like,
I don't think I'm sure they're out there, but so far I have not met a bad Canadian.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't. Like, I even went to a music concert. It was a Christian music concert.
Yeah.
And I've met this group. Wonderful. I don't even know if they're still around, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I haven't caught up with them. But They talked to me the whole time.
Yeah.
Super nice. Didn't mind that some weird teenage girl was hanging around, chilling, just talking about random stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're nice people. And
It was a while ago.
like I said, I've never met in like the community discords of these certain games based out of Canada. I've never met a bad person. They've always been very welcoming. The Genesis Discord was very welcoming as well to me. Joey was super welcoming to me and whatnot. So I can't say anything bad. Joey's not Canadian. He's on our side, so he's on the US side. So
he still counts because he's be nice.
yeah,
He's a nice person.
But yeah, so like I said, I hope that I'm just an honest person first and foremost. You guys know that.
Yeah.
I always speak my mind. If I say something, it's not to be negative. It's to have constructive criticism. I've really talked like Varia. I was super frustrated that game. I didn't hide it. And like I bring back Alley Mages again. The game looks great, but it's just unplayable for me. That doesn't mean I hate it. It's just I can't play it and enjoy it. And Genesis, like I said, they have some marketing issues that they had in the past. It might get rectified now that Joey's taking over. Yeah. And then just the expansions, I wish there was more to collect more card.
Right.
Stuff like that.
He said it looks like that they have some tricks that they're gonna put out.
Yeah, so I had asked you, Joey, right before I was trying to battle my dual screens here coming online to do a stream. I asked you what the Origins release was going to be coming with, and you said it's coming with the 3 cards on the topper. You said you thought it was 3 foils and sample pre-alpha. And I think you said the box topper would be Kickstarter exclusive, Electric Storm, alternate art promo. A epic rare from Origins and foil, a second random foil epic rare, and a signed card from Origins. So that's pretty neat.
Are you reading that? You are reading that. Look at you.
Why'd you snitch me out, man? I was trying to look all smart like I memorized that. And
No,
you snitched me out,
you
dude.
you look at the camera, go ahead, look at your phone.
Yeah,
You look like you're reading something.
Well, I had them fooled until you ran your mouth.
No, you didn't. There's no way. Cause you look
This
at
is the
us.
second time Opal snitched me out this
You
week.
look at us when you actually talk.
I'll start looking like this then when I talk to you guys. So I always look like I know what I'm talking about.
Always
Snitch
look
me
at
out
the
like that, man. That's
teleprompter.
messed up, dude.
You snitched me out.
But I guess that's all I really have to say about Genesis. And I don't think that's negative feedback. That's obviously things that people have seen and discussed. Because I sit back in the communities and I watch people talk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's very rarely that I try to put my 2 cents in, especially with a game that I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about Genesis.
But it's so cool.
So I always tell people, like, my opinion matters on nothing because I'm new here to this community. I'm new to the game. I could really just be talking out of my ass. Who knows? And that's just the thing. Like, I don't think that if you have been around the game long enough that sometimes your opinion doesn't matter. But it should because we're players and stuff like that. But that's just how I personally feel. Everybody's opinion obviously matters. Just I don't want to really put my 2 cents into what they're talking about if I'm not 100% familiarized with the game. So, and that's why we went back and we did another discussion on VAR. You're like, okay, we had love and frustration, but now we really are digging the game. And I know Joey's even talked to Back Alley Mages that he's done an interview with them, and he's same thing we said. Excellent people, awesome looking game. They have a really cool card coming out. So, but that's what we're here for. To look at new cards, to reveal new cards. And
new card time.
One from
What's in the
Gaming.
I've been tearing
for their upcoming release. I know I've been watching you like a child sit there and slowly rip
tear it open.
So yeah, I know a lot of people already look at their cards before they do a live.
We don't.
That's just not how we do it. We like to be a little shocked and awe. So rip that bad boy out. Let's see what we got.
I already ripped it open. Oh, it's in the envelope.
Enthusiast. Yes, that's a great word. We're not really reviewers.
Got a wax on it.
So this is really dope. We received what we received with Joey had a wax seal. I really dig the wax seal. It seems so old timey.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I want a wax kit. That would be awesome. A wax seal kit. I'm trying not to rip anything.
Well, it's in a card.
Yeah.
Oh snap! I love cards. It's my favorite part of people sending things.
Whoa! There's a lot more than one.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. I was trying to read this first. Oh, look at that card. How cool is that card?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty dope, too. I hang up there with my other one from him. So I got all the stuff that we always get from these companies hanging up in the back.
It says, hey, Vetflix and Chills. Thank you for all your support. We recognize it and would like you to spoil this very special card. Enjoy. Regards.
Oh, God, guys, no pressure. Telling us this is very special. You could just told us it was a really cool card. I would have felt so much pressure. Very special cards, huh? All right, well, do your thing.
Well, pick one.
I'll go middles. All right, let's ladies first.
Oh. Can you switch this?
I thought you were gonna say you go first. I was like, are you kidding me?
No,
Oh yeah, I gotta go to the other
thing.
side. I thought she was gonna say. When I said ladies first, I thought she was like, well, go ahead. I was like, you son of a gun. Ooh. So let me go to the other screen. We're gonna check out these awesome reveals. Yeah, you're being super facetious. There,
No,
dude.
I already got you once today. I don't need to get you again.
Yeah. All right, so here we are at our spoiler
All right.
screen. Let's.
So, I am gonna absolutely slaughter this name, but I'm gonna try.
Are you?
It says Vida Yata Swarm.
Veduta Swarm.
What the hell did you just say?
Well, I hope mine's easier to pronunciate because.
Veduta Swarm.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
Enunciate. I said that so wrong. I put pronounce and enunciate in one word and said
It says
pronunciate.
place that word from your. Leave me alone.
Place Vedieta? Oh man, I know. From your subconscious on a spot in. They had to put that name on there more than once. Vedieta swarms awareness. Facing the same directions as you, then exert it. Repeat this four more. Good golly.
Yeah, right?
Look at its
What the
awareness
heck?
too, man.
The awareness on this is freaking 5.
Dude, that's crazy,
What
man.
the heck? I can't say that name, guys. Y'all gotta bear with me on that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get like a.
I'm absolutely terrible with names.
That's a pretty cool card. What do you think about it, guys? What do you guys think of the artwork?
It's bugs.
Dude, the awareness?
It's bugs.
The awareness is on point.
Yeah.
Dude, that card is good. I want to know what.
Like I noticed a lot of Malik's deck.
Vidyata. What do you say?
Veduta?
Vidyuta? No.
What is
I've
it?
never
Okay.
heard.
I hope mine's easier.
Vidyuta?
I hope mine's easier to say.
Vidyuta.
But awareness is a pretty big, important part of
Oh, yeah.
chesses for sure.
You need
Because
to
I know
pay
like
attention to that.
my Malik deck
Yeah.
that I got the pre-built one, it doesn't have a lot of awareness. Mostly everything's almost hitting straight on, head on. But it's really cool the awareness. of
It's
this
not.
one.
It's not what. That's not how we're saying it.
Is it Veduta?
I thought it was
Vegyata?
Vidyuta.
Let me see it again. Veyuta.
Utah.
I mean, it's not. We're not going to be.
Easier to say? No, apparently not, because we're not getting it.
Well, we're gonna call it. I know at the Vetflix channel when we play this card, we're just gonna call it Veduta. We'll call it V Swarm.
Vadyata?
No, we'll call it V Swarm.
Veduta.
Vadyuta.
Vadyuta.
Yeah, it's not easier.
We're all a bunch of illiterates over here. I'll personally tell you this when I play it. I'm just gonna call it V Swarm. It's way easier. Everybody on board with that? I'm not sure that's an Excel thing. It's not easier to say. Call it V Swarm. There we go.
Okay,
It's V Swarm,
okay, it's
baby.
V-Swarm.
That's what we're
That's
calling
what
it now.
we're call it.
So, what do you think, Caleb? What do you think of the art on it?
Oh, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is a ton of bugs.
I
It's
love.
a lot of bugs.
Is it like a sorcerer? I can't see that far.
It's just a lady standing in a whole bunch of bugs.
Nice. So, can I say something
We're just
about?
controlling
And her
them.
fingers growing like E E.T.
Can I say something about the artwork in Genesis real quick
Yeah.
before we continue? So, Genesis doesn't have, in my opinion, this is my opinion, doesn't have flashy, bright artwork. Not like most games we play, like Magic, where everything's shiny and it's super bright and yada yada, right?
Yep.
Would you agree or disagree?
No, it seems more like
I will say this about it.
mild.
I really, really like it because I'm colorblind. So I kind of like the darker art style, me personally. I don't like the flashy, bright things because I can't see it anyways. It's all dull to me anyways. So I really like the fact I can already tell this is just a dull card. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't need the bright, flashy stuff.
Right.
Which I really dig the dark art, the darker art style in it. I've never been a fan, and everybody knows this, for any game I play. I love full art cards for one. I'm not a fan of open space on cards. And for me personally, it's the only thing that I'm not a fan of. On this card, I love the art and everything. I kind of wish the text was a little bit bigger just to fill that block, you know?
Well, it's
so it
really
doesn't feel
weird.
like empty space.
On some of their other cards, if it only has
No,
one,
this
it
is-
actually like brings it down to like this big.
And that's
So I
why-
wonder why it was so open on here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I noticed like let me see, like here's like one of the other cards. Just throw that up there, just to show.
Line.
But I mean, it does obviously have more text on it. But like here we go.
I
Here's
wonder
here's
if they
another
just
one.
wanted to make it.
There's a
like,
good like a little bit just bigger to fill up the white space. That's just me personally. That's my preference as cards. Not everybody has the same preference. Sometimes that doesn't bother people.
Yeah.
My preference is I don't really care for open space.
I think
on
it's
cards.
more consistency.
Yeah.
Because like the lines of the pages.
Sure. But I like the do you mind? Who's this one yours? That you open? I'm gonna just pull it out because I want to feel. So this is one thing that me and Caleb did say we liked about these cards. I like taking them out of sleeves. I just feel. I love it. 320.
Weird.
Thick and heavy. I personally think it's thick heavy.
Isn't it?
Um,
What's wrong with you?
just want to look at the mallet card I got here. So, feel. Just give it a little bend. You don't have to bend it in half. Just give it a little bit. Just do it. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, feel that?
Okay.
Now, slightly do that with that one. It's thicker, in my opinion. Not as this one is sturdier. These new cards, and I really like it. I love heavy cards, like heavy feel to a card. It's just another personal preference of mine. You could definitely tell that this one's more bendy.
They all go in sleeves for me. So.
Well, mine do too. Obviously, I'm just saying. That's one thing I always like to look at.
Yeah.
But okay.
Well, I think it's probably because since they look at the sleeve.
Yeah. So this is a big thing they had too. They have their own Genesis sleeves for
Look at
Haunted
this.
Castle Gaming. Really awesome.
It's a sleeve.
I like. I think this is a first for them. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not sure there are. I think this is the first time they've revealed the Genesis sleeves. Well, in these spoilers that they've been doing, I really dig that. There's your card back.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bend it like that for you.
Bend it.
So what do you got? I think you have.
Your turn. Your turn. Oh, there's that name again.
Okay, so I
There's
see
that
what's.
goddamn name
I see,
again.
let me see yours real quick.
Yeah, it's to storm it out.
Okay, so that is called Viduta. Apparently,
Where you
right
at?
here. I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah,
for once.
we already read that. Because we're gonna just call it Three Storm. Remember? There you go, Phil.
You about ate the damn monitor. So, what's your which action?
My
We're all
action
so
is place
tired.
Veduta on a spot adjacent to you, facing the same direction as you, then exert it.
And your swift,
Veduta deals 1 electric damage to a target in its awareness.
and your awareness is right in front of
Is
you.
right in front.
Your health is 1.
1.
Your chi is a 3,
How the heck
Yes.
do you know that?
and your aura cost is a 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have the same card?
I do, but this is what I really dig: alternate art. So that's the alternate art for what Caleb just showed, which is really cool. I like that. It's kind of like the Malik deck.
Can't.
Oh man, you made me mess it up, Opal.
I didn't make you mess up nothing.
I blame you.
I didn't even touch it.
That's
How
what
does that work?
I really like the champions. Oh man, now I was prepared. I got them shuffled up,
I didn't do it.
and you got me all confused. So the one thing that I really like is your champions come with 2 different art styles too. Like there's a lot of different alternate arts. I'm a big fan. You guys know me. I'm a big fan of alternate art. I like when there's more than one art style to a card. Gosh dang it, I'm
Bugs.
prepared. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Malachi's
like this
suit.
one.
I think you guys might have it over there, but it's no big deal. But
What?
the champions come with alternate arts, and I can see that some of these come, and they do have like reprints of like some of the cards. Their Death Eater reprint is really cool. Like I'm a big fan of the reprint of the Death Eater that I believe Scheming Skeleton spoiled about a week ago. It's really, or maybe a couple weeks ago, but it is really cool art. So for those of you that are new to Genesis, want to check it out, want to check out like the origin spoilers that are coming up. I have posted the Genesis website in the
Description.
in the description of the video, so everybody can click it, take them straight to the page. You guys can check out all their stuff. He's so tired, he's in K right
He's
now.
so tired.
This is the quietest
Poor
I think
darling.
I have ever seen Caleb on a live or in life in general. This is the quietest we've ever seen him. But it's got to be hard for him because he's not got to enjoy Genesis yet, so he's got not
Oh,
been
no.
It is
able
kinda
to gaming
tough.
yet. So, but he's here for moral support. He's here mostly to keep open line.
Wait, why me?
Because you get a little rowdy. You get a little rowdy sometimes.
I damaged myself.
Oh, there it
I
is,
about
right
face
in
planted.
front of my face. I'm such an idiot.
So take it back.
No, I'm still gonna say. So like the Mallet card, you guys see has like sweet alternate art as well, which like I said, I'm a big fan of. But these are some pretty cool cards. So let's put you guys' cards back up there one more time so everybody can look at them. We got this one. We got the alternate art, which for that one, which is
It's the bug.
it's the bug.
It's the V bug.
And then we're just gonna call this one V Swarm from now on
V-Swarm.
because we can't.
Hey,
pronounce
what are the
something.
odds though? Hold on. So I thought this was funny because we're
You don't think it was done on purpose because I know what you're gonna say because they're all the same. Vayuta.
No. What are the odds that you guys got the matching pair and I got the one that's
That is
different?
true.
Yeah.
We got the alternate arts, and then she got the.
And we
loner
did like
one.
this, and you all picked.
Lady luck, I guess.
How cool is
I
that?
don't know. So
cool.
yeah, those are the spoilers. I'm sure I don't have the digital files because I didn't want them because we. Yeah, so digital files for the cards. Joe asked if I wanted them. I said no, please don't, because I don't want to see the card until we actually open it. If he wants to send me the digital file after this, I'll start posting up on all our social media and stuff, and I'm sure they'll eventually put them up on their Genesis page as well. But I also want to see who the artist for this was. Rave Mikhail.
We don't do
Philip
Shios here.
Radkowski and
I
Alex
meant,
Ryan.
not
So,
like...
so it's 3 different artists for Vayuta,
Sure.
which is pretty cool.
V-Bug. I'm gonna call it a V-Bug.
And they got a cool little Kickstarter logo down there and everything like that. Yeah, really cool. Rav Mikhail. Those were the Alexander Miller. So I think he was the artist, and they were the. I can't see the logos because they're small on my eyes. Or
What am I looking at?
crappy. That's you're an artist? Does that mean that's the painter, the colorer for it?
The
Or
illustrator?
Illustrator.
Yes.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Why don't you just make me look even more dumb?
I did not. You asked.
Jeez.
I did
Thanks
not.
a lot.
You asked.
So what do you guys think of the origin spoilers? Pretty cool
cool.
art, man.
Yeah.
Really dig it.
So
What's the aura cost on Kaleb or yours?
18.
18. Good
Yeah.
lordy.
But you can summon and repeat 4 times. That's 5 areas, so you're gonna repeat it 4 times.
Yeah.
A lot. That's a lot of bugs that you just
It's 18.
swarmed all
It's
over the
18.
dang thing.
It's 18 aura.
Yeah, but you do it each time. Like
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Depending on
bugs.
what champion you use, and know what their aura, their max aura is.
you
it
can
just
literally
really depends.
surround your champion with just bugs, and it's protected.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, once Joey sends the
Swore.
I got so caught up in the looking at the art because I just noticed the bugs, like in this one because I was looking at ours. It's pretty cool, man.
It's
Like
gross.
little cherubs or something, maybe.
I think it's all crunchy. It's got crunchy.
So
Yeah.
Walking on them and whatnot? is she like controlling him? Is that what she's
I
doing?
think
Like
she's sending them out. Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
a swarm.
gnarly, man.
So she's controlling the swarm. She's like the queen. She
It's an
sends them
electric
out.
spell, which is an odd choice for like a
I'm
bug
sorry,
swarm.
it's electric for
Yeah, spell is electric.
for bugs.
No,
Yeah, maybe they're
Are they lightning
fireflies.
bugs? Yeah, I was just about to say lightning bugs.
like just electrocuting the shit out of you. But yeah, man, pretty dope. Spoilers. I 100% appreciate Haunted Castle Gaming's and Joey allowing us to do this. Like,
Yeah, that's
we
pretty
said
cool.
we started this, the 3 of us, a few months ago.
Yep.
And we never fathomed that we would be doing spoilers
Yeah,
for
right?
numerous games, and that games would be actually contacting us to check out their games and show them off and help kind of promote them and put eyes on it. It's been a really, really cool experience because it's nothing we thought was going to happen.
Right.
We thought it would happen on down the road, but not so soon. But it's been really cool watching the channel grow the way it has, and it's always a nice feeling, even though we don't care about numbers. It's always a really nice feeling that you go from like 4 views to 149 views or whatever, and then that your subscribers go from 540 to 210 and less than a month. It's really been a
pretty
very
cool.
surreal.
Lord
It's
Taylor
very
has
surreal
been here
thing.
since the beginning.
Yes,
you
he has.
have.
It's been a very, very surreal thing for us and everything. So
He's
we've been
proud of
really
us.
appreciative of everybody's support of every game that we cover. Genesis obviously tonight with their spoiler reveal. Legion's Realms at Wars let us do spoiler reveals. Varia has sent us cards to reveal and show off like a whole
We got
7
a lot of those
yeah, we
to
still have a
cover,
lot
so
of
we
Varia
really did
stuff.
one, didn't we?
Back Alley Mages,
Yeah.
Vanquishers, like these games like that people aren't checking out because they're small indie games. They're really missing out because I think the big guys have had their time, and it's time for the smaller games that it's time for them to take over a little bit and have a little bit of difference in what you're playing instead of playing the same thing constantly over and over again.
Right.
And I really hope that all these games succeed and all these companies succeed. But at the end, that's not up to us. That's up to the companies. That's up to how they do their stuff. And I hope they stick around all these games. And if they don't,
We'll be
we'll
sad.
still play them. we still got stuff to play them. It's
Yeah.
just, it's just the way it is. So, good luck all those companies, and we appreciate all the support from everybody and letting us do these things because
Most definitely.
it's been very, very awesome. Like I said, very surreal because we did not expect it so.
We were just doing this for fun.
Yeah, this is literally what we would have been doing on a weekend anyway, sitting around playing games,
Chatting.
maybe drinking some beers, just chatting, hanging out, because that's what we do. We just hang out as friends and play games, and we just always try out new games anytime, any chance we can get. So it's been very cool to do this. So we appreciate, of course, the Haunted Castle Gaming, creators of Genesis Battle of Champions. These are pretty slick cards, man. I think I have yours. I have mine. Because we are going to keep these copies for each other. So I'll put mine in the back. So everybody, anytime somebody sends us something, I put in the back. The card will, of course, go there because that's my thing, cards. Like, especially that wax seal was really dope.
Yeah.
That's
I like putting stuff up in the back so everybody can see these games that
gave you the
support
card,
our
and
channel and whatnot. Yeah, you did. So,
Okay.
and then here comes Marcelo to do his creepy entrance.
Oh, no, he lets the
and to
dog
let my
in.
dog in as well because he doesn't know how to walk a dog. See, now... Marcelo, pretty big fan of Genesis himself. We've been playing quite a bit just to familiarize.
Really
Oh, he's
interested in it.
really interested. He's
like-
really good because he's a very strategic player.
Like, it's kind of surprising because Magic's his thing, but he seems to really want to learn this game.
He's like Kaleb. He's a mechanics guy. He likes figuring out the mechanics games and then playing them to see what he can do. That's like his big thing, and he loves learning new games. Now, if he sticks with them and plays them, it's not always so. But he's really been digging Genesis. We've been playing quite a bit of it here.
And he's
just to
been
familiarize
with
ourselves
us.
with it. Yeah, I've yet to win a game of Genesis, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I like it. It's a fun game. So yeah. Well, let's be real. I kind of taught you wrong as well on the movement phase, and I knew I was. I even told you I thought I was wrong.
I know.
And I had the directions, and just this week has not been the week for
No,
any of us, so,
no, we're done.
But we wanted to at least pump this video out and get it out there so that they can stay on schedule with their spoilers and stuff because that's the most important thing. Is
we have a lot coming up. Too.
Yeah, quite a bit,
Our
so.
schedule is getting packed.
Yeah, Opal's our calendar girl. She well, that didn't sound right.
I am not.
Retract.
I am not.
She's not a calendar girl. She's in charge of our calendar for our show.
Schedule. I'm in charge.
Yes,
of the
she's in
schedule.
charge of our schedule. So don't be sending us questions in Discord of how you can access Opal's calendar shoot because that doesn't exist. She organizes our schedule so that we know what we're doing next. But I hope everybody had a great time. I hope that everybody was really interested in these spoilers and really dug what they saw. And it's like I said, as soon as that dog man, as soon as Joey sends us the digital files, we will make sure to send it out on our social media. But that is for us tonight. Thanks again, Haunted Castle Gamings and Joey. We appreciate it. And until next time, as we always say at the end of the show, when life has you down, which this week, boy, woo, baby, when life has you down, pick up that D20, roll for initiative, and game on, my friends. And until next time, we will see you later.
All my stress.